Whoa. That was too much. Third eye oil. Third eye opening. I don't know. This one, crown chakra. And what I do is I put a few drops of both on my left wrist. Left is feminine. And then I, think about how left is feminine, right is masculine. Think about becoming one, but becoming one and opening the third eye and the crown at the same time. Yeah, it's like aromatherapy stuff. I got it from like a local mystic shop. It smells really good. Look how cute this is. I don't know if you can see. Super cute. It's like a rose quartz thing. Whoa. Okay, now. This is weird. I was gonna sit here and pull cards. I have like 25 decks here, and I was just gonna pull cards with whatever came to me, but I have this book right here too. I have these two books, which you guys see this one a lot, but there's this one that just came, that I just ordered like last week, and it's The Sacred and the Profane, The Nature of Religion. It's by some French dude, Mircea Eliade something. I was getting that I need to look up pages 89 and 52. I haven't even started reading these yet. Starting at the top of page 89, it says, "The Sacred Time and Myths" is the title of the chapter. It says, "For him it is sacred time that makes possible the other time, ordinary time, the profane duration in which every human life takes its course. It is the eternal present of the mythical event that makes possible the profane duration of historical events. To give only one example, it is the divine hierogamy, which took place in Ilo Tempor, that made human sexual union possible. The union between the god and goddess occurs in..." Oh wow, this is going to hit me. "The union between the god and goddess occurs in an atemporal instant, in an eternal present. Sexual unions between human beings, when they are not ritual unions, take place in duration, in profane time." Whoa. Okay, so the translation of this is a little bit hard to read in English because it's written in French. But I'm going to read that again because when I read it the second time, it's going to make more sense the way I read it the second time. "The union between the god and goddess occurs in an atemporal instant, in an eternal present. However," essentially, "sexual unions between human beings, when they are not ritual unions, take place in duration or in profane time. Sacred mythical time also originates and supports existential historical time, for it is the latter's paradigmatic model. In short, it is by virtue of the divine or semi-divine beings that everything has come into existence. The origin of realities and of life itself is religious. The yam can be cultivated and eaten in the ordinary way because it is periodically cultivated and eaten ritually. And these rituals can be performed because the gods revealed them in..." This title of a book, I'm just going to put it here. "By creating man and the yam, and by showing men how to cultivate and eat that particular food plant. In the festival, the sacred dimension of life is recovered. The participants experience the sanctity of human existence as a divine creation. At all other times, there is always the danger of forgetting what is fundamental, that existence is not given by what modern men call nature, but is a creation of others, the god or semi-divine beings. But in festivals, the participants recover the sacred dimension of existence by learning again how the gods or the mythical ancestors created man and taught him the various kinds of social behavior and of practical work." Okay, wait. Whoa, wait, what was the page 52? Before I read too far. page 52. Whatever the structure of a traditional society, be it a society of hunters, herdsmen, or cultivators, or already at the stage of urban civilization, the habitation always undergoes a process of sanctification because it constitutes and I'm going to put the word here, and the world is a divine creation. But there are various ways of homologizing? Homologizing? What the fuck? The dwelling place to the cosmos, because there are various types of cosmogonies. For our purpose, it will suffice to distinguish two methods of ritually transforming the dwelling place, whether the territory or the house, into cosmos. That is, of giving it the value. Whoa, okay, this is weird because I just moved. So it's like this is what I'm being told to do with my space. Assimilating it to the cosmos by the projection of the four horizons from a central point, in the case of a village, or by the symbolic installation of the axis mundi in the case of a house. B. Repeating, through a ritual of construction, the paradigmatic acts of the gods, by virtue of which the world came to birth from the body of a marine dragon or of a primordial giant. We need not here dwell on the basic differences underlying these two methods of sanctifying the dwelling place, nor on the historical and cultural presumptions. Suffice it to say that the first method, cosmosizing a space by projection of the horizons or by installation of the axis mundi, is already documented in the most archaic stages of culture, while the second method seems to have been developed in the culture of the earliest cultivators. What is important for our investigation is the fact that in all traditional cultures, the habitation possesses a sacred aspect by the simple fact that it reflects the world. Ouch. I need to read this. Holy shit. It's the sacred and the profane, the nature of religion, the groundbreaking work by one of the greatest authorities on myth, symbol, and ritual. By the famed historian of religion. Whoa. Bro, this is good. So yeah, you're gonna want to read this. Whoa. I'm seeing the number 719 that I need to look up in here. Treat yourself. Do something a little luxurious for yourself today. Your angels have noticed that you've held back with giving yourself gifts and treats. Now they want you to demonstrate your faith by spoiling yourself a little. You don't have to spend a lot of money to prove you can treat yourself well. Okay. But that means you too if you're watching this, right? 352. Well-rounded, mind, body, and spirit intertwine. As you are thinking about growth, your angels ask you to focus on the mind, body, and spirit connection as a whole. So whatever it is that you indulge in, it's going to be something that brings you back to yourself. Contemplate how you can grow one part of yourself and bring the other two into it as well. How do you intertwine and become whole? What is something that brings you back to yourself? Probably has something to do with your inner child. Buy the fucking baby doll. Who cares? It doesn't matter if you're 35. Buy the coloring book. No, seriously. Get the little character stuffed animal. Can I be done? I'm waiting for it to be done. Buy the High School Musical DVD. Come on.